Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, I have someone very special that's going to join us to talk about a very special thing that's happening tonight on Lifetime TV. Y'all know her. Y'all love her. We love her. Kierra Sheard, gospel singer, actress, designer. How are you, my lovely sister?
I'm well. How are you? And I love you too, Queen.
All right. Thank you for all the clothes. Y'all, she has a wonderful fashion line. Kiera always sending me clothes, and I'm always wearing them and taking them pictures. And I just appreciate you for thinking about me the way you do like that, because I'm like, woo, okay. How you been in this quarantine and all of this that's going on, Kiera?
I'm doing good, and thank you, by the way, for wearing the clothes. I got more coming, but thank you so much. But I am doing well. My grandparents tested positive for the virus, and I was actually showing symptoms for the virus as well. I just didn't get tested, but I talked to a doctor. But we're hanging in there. My grandparents are making progress. We've just been praying and bombarding heaven. So all is well. We're hanging in there.
Okay, but you okay right now, right?
Yes, ma'am. I literally just got over the last symptom, which was not being able to taste and smell. But I'm good now.
But you're good. Okay. See, this is the reason why we do need testing, because people need to know if they actually have the virus, because that's it's information that needs to be known. But even if you feel like you have the symptoms, what you can do is you quarantine yourself. You quarantine yourself for 14 days. You try to take care of yourself. You take vitamins and things like that, so that you can fight it. So I am so glad that you understood that and recognized that, Kierra. Now, besides that, there's something that's happening tonight that I am so excited about. You are playing your mother, Karen Clark Sheard, in the new Lifetime movie about the Clark sisters.
Yes.
First of all, this is long overdue, because the Clark sisters, they're royalty, they're gospel royalty. But I'm gonna let you talk about your mama and her sisters. Go ahead.
It's really special. Before, to be honest, I didn't want to do it in the beginning, but I had my dad and my mom and my manager, who they are all producers on the movie. I had them talk some sense into me, and I'm so glad that they did it. You're going to miss a great opportunity if you play around and not do this. So I auditioned for my mom's role, and I auditioned for my Aunt Niecy's role. But I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? This is a great opportunity. Who gets the chance to honor their mother on a movie or in a movie?
You had the audition for your mama?
I did. I took it as a challenge, and some people were like, you didn't have to. I was like, I did. But I took it as a good challenge, because don't know about you shouldn't have the chance to just walk up in there and say, hey, we just gonna get this to you. No, I worked for it. So I had to invest for the acting coach, and her name is Josie here. She's out of Chicago. She was really special, but it was fun. It was special. And I was like, you know what? I'm doing this for my mom. Though it's a great and major thing to add to the resume of my career, I still was like, I want to make this personal. I want my mom to cry tears of joy and be ecstatic, like, oh, she really did this so well. And I was successful, so thank God.
Oh my goodness. I am so excited and happy for you. Like I said, I grew up from Detroit. I grew up in Detroit, and I know the Clark sisters have kept me a long way. And when doing the movie, Donald Lawrence was the one that was working with you all to actually recreate the Clark sisters' classic sound. How was that?
It was super dope, super special to see how he's such a mastermind in music and such a professor, but somehow he remains a student, which inspires me to never think that you know it all. But he knew that sound, and he was so able to articulate what exactly he was looking for from each sister. And the way he captured this sound, it's like we played the music back and was like, is this really us? We sound just like them. So it was really special just to see how he directed us and produced us. And I refer to him as Uncle Donald, because he's done work with them before. So he knew what to say. Key, you sound too much like yourself. I need you to open your throat up, put your tongue out. Because my mom sings a little bit like Aretha Franklin. And so he was like, I need that sound. I need that. You giving me something else. So it was really fun and really cool.
Wow. And talking about this, we're talking about the new Lifetime movie about the Clark sisters that's premiering tonight at 8 a.m. on Lifetime TV. Kierra is playing her mother, Kierra Sheard. And also, the thing about this is that it's being produced by Queen Latifah, Missy Elliott, and Mary J. Blige. How excited were you about that? Did you get to meet them, or did they come on set anytime?
They didn't come on set, but I did get a chance to meet them. Missy is like a friend to the family, as well as Mary J. And I just had the opportunity to meet Queen at we were like at the upfronts where we were promoting the movie. And just to see how every last one of them were so embracing, it was just a humbling experience for me that they were able to give us this opportunity, because they literally could have played the roles themselves.
Right.
Sold it and all that, but they gave us an opportunity. And Missy was on our head like, look, you know how I am about them sisters, so y'all better not get up here and mess up nothing. So I was just excited to see how they were even holding the film so dear to them as well. And they did have like some say so. From what I learned from my manager, who was one of the producers, she said we were sending it back and forth and making sure they were satisfied. If they didn't like something, they responded to it. So I was really happy to hear that.
Yeah, it comes on tonight at 8 p.m., you guys, 8 p.m. on Lifetime TV. Now, you got the movie under wraps. You also have this live album that you actually recorded in my hometown, our hometown of Detroit. Let's talk about that, girl.
It was really special. Thank you. There's this song out called "It Keeps Happening," and it for a long time I was hitting the ceiling, and I'm like, look, Lord, I need something to break for me. I'm ready for some things to pop off. I've been dreaming big, but it just feels like it's not happening. And I kept asking the Lord, why isn't it happening for me? So I changed my posture in prayer, and the Lord was like, you know what, make a declaration over your life. So I started noticing, and he said, look, around you, I'm not giving you what you've been praying for by a familiar way, but I'm giving you movies. I'm making ways for you with Macy's, and you got a partnership with RCA. It wasn't coming to me in the way that I was looking for, but I started saying, you know what, you are doing something new. Behold, I do a new thing, and it keeps happening for me. So I made that song, wrote it out the depths of my heart, and that's what we are. The record is out. Well, it's coming out April 17th, but the song is out now, so I can't wait.
Well, you know, your mom also made an impromptu cameo during the live recording, and fans want to know: did that make the cut on the actual album?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they be knowing, girl. My fans are nosy.
So, actually, they just sent me a video, so maybe I'll post it on YouTube, but it didn't go on the album. It's like 13, 14 songs on the album.
Oh my goodness. And you have a single out, Don't Judge Me, featuring Missy Elliott. So how was that, working with her?
Super dope, super easy. She's like a big sister, auntie, and she just embraced me. She was down for it. It was quick and easy. I was nervous that she would say no, because she is Missy Elliott, and I'm like, hey, I'm Lil Kiki. Can you get on my song?
Right.
And she would tell you like, no, I'm in. I can get in it, and she did, and it was really special.
Man, you know what? We just love you, Kiki. You've always been there for us. You've always been that voice, especially for the new generation. What is it that, now that the album is out, now that we'll be coming out April 17th, and now the movie is out, what is it that you want people to know and understand most about you?
That's a good question. I love people. I love providing answers and solutions for people. If someone comes to me and say, hey, I got a challenge, I want to find a way to get them out of it. I just have a heart for people. I love people. I'm a genuine person, and I hope that they hear that I'm also a for real woman of faith. Like, it's not just a joke to me. I'm not perfect. Every day is not perfect for me. Sanctification is a process, but I am trying my best to live by the word and just to shine a light in dark places. I don't want to go where it's already lit. I want to go where it's dark and where people need some answers and solutions. And the only way I'm doing that is by taking the cross with me. And I hope that they see that I'm sincere about it all. I'm radical too. I like to have fun. Don't just think it's just church, and tradition. I like to have a good time. So
right.
I that mixture on this body of work as well.
How are you spending Easter tomorrow? Tomorrow is Easter. That is our holiday for people that are strong believers. You don't have to answer this if you don't want to. I do know a lot of people in some parts of the country are going to go to church. How do you feel about that? How are you going to spend your Easter?
So my father, who is my bishop and my covering, he's been saying we're going to be cautious and not fearful. So we're going to act like we got some sense. So not saying that others don't have sense.
Right.
But because we have been affected by it so closely, he's like, we're going to stream live. That's why we have digital platforms. So I will stream live with my father, and we're going to worship that way.
That is excellent. And I think that's a safe way. And it's safe for everybody, yourself, your family, and everybody around us. And that's the reason why we will be able to get through this quicker when we do that. But are you cooking for Easter? I'm cooking.
Because I've been cooking for this quarantine, I'm tired of cooking stuff, so I've been ordering food. No.
I heard that.
What are you cooking? I need some cooking tips.
You know what? I decided I'm not cooking a big meal. I'm going to cook some lamb chops. I'm going to cook some macaroni and some mashed potatoes and something green. So something that will take about 45 minutes. That's it. The potatoes is the hardest thing.
I wish you were still in Detroit. I surely would ask you to put a box out on your porch.
I sure would put one out there for you. One more thing. Tell us about your fashion line. What's going on with it? Because a lot of people, I want to, I try to support and I wear it, and you just been so kind to send me pieces. Let people know about it.
Yes, ma'am. So 1160 is inspired by my mom. For a long time, I've been plus size. Even when I was 13, I was like the chunky girl out the crew. So I was just inspired to provide a solution for curvy women as we are growing. And it's 1160, and we're doing really well. We had the blessed opportunity to partner with Macy's, and we're still growing it. We're actually extending the price points, which I've heard the concerns of my customers. So we have affordable pieces, but we also have pieces that are built by quality. So it's kind of built around that. And then we have these bracelets now that have inspiring messages on there, because I believe in just having like words everywhere. If you come in my house, you got scriptures everywhere. So you have that too. That's another extension of the line. But it's 1160, my1160.com. It's all online.
You would love it. It's online, so please support Kiki. She's always supporting us. And as we go, we want to go right back to the biop about your wonderful mother and her sisters, the Clark sisters. What do you want people to take away when they watch it tonight?
I think that even those who don't know the Clark sisters, it's a beautiful story for us all. You see the timeless piece, you see the restorative piece, because we can say that our families are all together and loving and fun, but we have some form of dysfunction somewhere in each family. And we have some challenges. And so you'll see in this film how to speak the different languages that are necessary to communicate love to every individual that is different in your family. You'll also have faith there. Then you have these women who had a dream. They stuck to their guns. They were passionate about it. They had people who talked down on their gifts and said, no, you shouldn't do it this way. You should do it that way. But they stuck to it. And the legacy does not just live in the years that the movie shows, but it's still living while they're not even singing with some of the greatest pop singers and rappers by samples in the world. So I think that it will inspire people by faith, the restoration and love and family, and to stick to your goals and your dreams. It's a really beautiful story.
It airs tonight on Lifetime. You do not want to miss this. It's something so exciting. The official name is the Clark Sisters. Is that it? Official title?
The Clark Sisters, the First Ladies of Gospel.
The Clark Sisters, First Lady of Gospel, airs tonight on Lifetime, 8 p.m. And we're with one of the stars, Miss Kierra Sheard. And look at you, Kiki, playing your mama. Look at you. You know what? You ain't getting off that easy. You got to play outrageous too. You got to play outrageous too. Let me see. You a gospel artist. I got to go easy. Let me see.
No, let's do it all. I'll be watching. I'm ready.
What about Prince songs? Do you know?
I know Prince songs, but I'm terrible with titles.
Okay, let me see. Wait a minute. Let me see. I'm trying to get you some. Did you ever watch American Idol?
Yes.
you know any singers who lost on American Idol?
No.
Okay, I'm trying to get you something that you know. Let me see. No, I know you don't know that one. String instruments. String instruments. That's
violin.
Ooh.
Go for it. Am I playing?
Oh, wait a minute. Artists with popular Christmas albums. Go.
Mariah Carey, Stevie Wonder, Nat King Cole.
Yes.
Keep going.
Yep, keep going.
Aretha Franklin.
Go white. Go white. Go white.
Elvis Presley.
Yes.
I don't know. Oh, Michael Bublé.
Yes.
Celine Dion.
Yes. Yes. What's the white girl with Kanye?
Taylor Swift.
Yes. Y'all
okay.
get her out. Memories. Memories. She sing Memories. No.
I don't know that.
Oh, I forgot you young. I forgot. Okay. You don't know Barbara Streisand. Oh,
I do.
You did good though.
Thank you.
Artists with the Christmas albums: Mariah Carey, Michael Bublé. You got Nat King Cole, Elvis Presley, Taylor Swift, Celine Dion. The only thing you missed, Frank Sinatra.
Oh,
Justin Bieber and Josh Groban.
I'm sorry for yelling. I'm so competitive and I be wanting to win. I'm so mad at myself. I know those names.
Wait a minute. Let me try one more. Let me see.
Please.
In music, let me see one more. You don't know titles, so let me see. I don't know about that one. They don't have no. That's the thing. Okay, what about actresses who can sing?
I think I can do it.
Okay, I'll try to help you out too. Actresses, y'all help her out. And go. Actresses.
Jamie Foxx.
Actresses.
Hello.
No, you know what? You ain't gonna get none of these. I'm ending this one. I'm ending. No. It's just. Y'all know why. Okay. Y'all know why.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do that. to her. Okay.
Oh.
No.
They was helping me too.
No, but they wasn't getting it either. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, let me see. I'm trying to do. They need to do a gospel section. That's what they need to do. That's what they need. This is the problem, right? Okay, Michael Jackson songs.
Okay.
Michael Jackson songs and go.
Thriller, got to be starting something. That ain't what it's called. Billie Jean.
Yes. Keep going.
Oh my God.
I want to love you.
PYT for the
yes.
Y'all ain't helping me. Beat it.
Yep.
Because
I'm bad. I
bad.
It don't matter if they helping
black
you.
or white.
Okay. The way you
make me feel.
Eddie, are you okay? And are you okay?
I don't know that. Eddie, are you okay?
Oh my God. We are the
world. We are the children.
Oh my God. Keep on. Don't stop. Don't
stop till you get enough.
Okay, you got them all. Oh my God. That was laborious.
That was so fun. See, I know the songs, but I'm terrible with titles.
Well, you are tied number one with Michael Jackson songs. I have enjoyed this conversation, Kiki.
Thank you, Miss Loni. I love you.
Come on the real soon and sing us songs and stuff, okay?
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.